some amazing speakers here for you today. We wanted to kind of just touch on what's happening with the industry in terms of supply chain and just hear from women in different parts of the country and hear their perspectives on what's happening.
We are very happy to have Manndie Tingler. She is the COO of Khemia. They are a manufacturing company that is woman-owned and focused in Sacramento. She does business development for Natura, which if you do not know about this company, you must check it out. They have a massive campus in Sacramento. They are really working hard to get as many women-owned businesses manufacturing as they can. And she's also a board member for the NCIA, which is an association that we all are very, very dependent on to lobby for us. So she's got a really incredible insight and perspective on what's happening in the supply chain. Manndie is with Khemia and Natura. So, all right, Manndie, I'm going to let you take it away. Thank you so much for sharing your perspective with us today.
Well, it's an exciting time in our industry. The entire supply chain in California just locked up. Everybody didn't know what to do. They were worried about being sick. We had to change our internal SOPs overnight for our entire process. It was mind blowing. And then, really figuring out as a young business owner, how are we going to do this and do right by our staff? So we're keeping a lot of other people alive, and that's all because of awesome platforms like this to network. One of the things that does not escape me every minute of every day is the fact that our industry gets to keep working. This gives us more proof as to why we should be getting banking, right? We should get access to banking because if you're putting us on the same platform as a medicine or a food as an essential good, right? Why can't we have banking like all the other essential goods? That just strengthens our argument, right? It strengthens our path. And there's so many people who are listening. There's so many. We're winning. And that's just because we keep getting stronger together.
So let's talk about the actual supply chain now. What do you see? So we experienced in California, and I think I've read this pretty much every state that said it's an essential service, and then we're locking down. There was up to 500% spike in sales.
What I've seen, and in terms of how we've really adjusted, and I think all of the dispensaries here are adjusting to a COVID reality from a supply chain standpoint, really is from a business operations standpoint, is to increase the amount of online orders. So from an e-commerce standpoint, that's seen a huge spike. Pickup and delivery. We've had to hire. We're actually on a hiring spree. That's a good news for the state of Florida.
Let's welcome our next guest, Jessie Gill. You are a nurse and a cannabis consultant. So I'm very curious to hear about your perspective about what's happening in the industry and the supply chain in particular due to the COVID-19 shutdown.
Sure. Yeah, it's been crazy over here. But you know what? Let's start by talking about China. We also own PrettyPipeShop.com, which is an online retail shop for affordable glass. And all of my product comes directly from China. And I was also running a drop shipping program prior to COVID-19. Drop shipping directly from China, and some of my pieces came directly from Wuhan. We started seeing issues in December.